So here we are in the leafy suburb of Chatswood, and we've got with us Peter Arnold, who's a member of the executive, is on the events team, and he's got this beautiful R107. Peter, how long have you had this?
Vince, I've had this car about 18 months. I'm the fourth owner of this car. So it's an 83 build, 84 delivery. So it's end of 83. Melbourne delivered originally.
Right.
And then spent about 12 years in Tasmania, and then was owned by a former club member, Derek Scott, and I bought it from his estate. And it's just a wonderful car, Vince, I'd have to say. Great fun car to drive, lots of squirt, little 3.8 litre V8.
Right.
Coupled to a 4-speed box, and look, you could drive it every day without any problem at all.
It's certainly in beautiful condition, isn't it?
It is pretty straight, Vince, I must say. It doesn't appear to have any accidents. I've been over it, under it, in it, everything else.
And you've got a light coloured interior. Let's have a look at that.
Yes,
That
it's
looks
a parchment interior.
Parchment interior.
It's an MB
Right.
text interior, not leather.
And what year was this, did you say?
83.
83.
83 delivered 84.
Wow. And do you know if the interior's been...
Interior's original. Yep, so it had seat covers on it.
That's incredible, that is. 1983, ladies and gentlemen, just look at that. Beautiful condition. Our members do seem to be able to seek out cars in good condition. This one's got 139,000 on the clock. It's got the bench in the back here. They used to come with either seats or benches. I think it was an option in the old days. But just look at the condition of this. It's just so well kept. Normally here these are marked or they've been scuffed or kicked, but they're just in beautiful condition. And no signs of wear and tear. You sure it's not 2003, Pete?
I must confess, Vince, I had car interiors plus do the door cards.
Right.
Which I thought just tidied it up because they had the usual, deteriorating underfelt.
Yes.
Where they wrinkle.
So did they do both doors?
They did both doors, and I also got them to do the scuff plate.
Oh, yes.
So, because that was perishing.
That's John Busamian, isn't it?
Yes, over at Artarmon.
Yeah.
Does a great job.
They do, don't
Yeah,
they?
it does all my cars.
Right.
And, he's very passionate.
Original bunt wheels.
Yep. No gutter grazers, which is good.
Yeah. Correct size tyre as well.
Yes. Not
Now-
like some, Vince.
Well, people like to individualise their cars.
Absolutely,
Sometimes you might know
absolutely.
you've got your number plate going there and all
Yep.
that sort of thing.
Yep. So it's all very clean in here.
Oh, yes.
So still got the tool kit and the first aid kit, which is good. And they're complete, which is nice.
Now, these 107s have a spare underneath
They do, Vince.
the
yes.
carpet here.
Yep. So just pull all that out. So that's the original XVS Michelin tyre.
Wow, from 1983. So that's what a tyre looked like in 83, guys.
Yep. So I'd say it'd be pretty slippery these days in the wet.
Yeah, indeed.
But this, you can see, this has never been on the road.
No.
So, which for a car that's 30-something years old,
It's extraordinary, really,
It
isn't
is,
it?
isn't
When you
it?
think of the kilometres it's done, to have not had a flat tyre or a reason to change it.
yeah, I've done. I bought it with about 130 on it, and sorry, let's get that right. So I've done about 9,000 in it in the time I've had it.
Right.
I do drive it pretty regularly because I enjoy it so much, Vince.
Yeah, 107s, I mean, they're just...
They're great, and timeless.
Now, this hardtop is removable.
It is. It is. It's a two-man job, I must say.
Yes, indeed.
But look, they're great because they're so airtight at high speed.
Right.
And as you know, I've got another car that is a soft top, so I don't take this off very often.
Right.
In fact, I've only had it off once. But under here is the hood under the specs.
There's a rag top under there, isn't
There
there?
is, yeah, and that's it's black in this case,
Right.
and that looks like it's never been used, and it does fit. They do shrink apparently. I'm told if you're storing these, you need to store them with this roof off
And the soft top up.
because
Yeah,
of the
that's
shrinkage
ideal.
issue.
Yeah, that's
So-
ideal. Now this hard top also, I don't know if I can get it on film or not, but it is slightly concave, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, you
just
can
a
see
slight-
it more from the rear.
Slight dip in there.
Yes.
And the reason I wanted to point that out is because this 107 followed the Pagoda.
Pagoda. It's not as pronounced as the Pagoda, I don't think. Vince.
No, it isn't. But there is just a little bit of a dip
Yeah.
there, and you can see it more perhaps when it's up on the stand.
Yes. Yes.
But look at
Very
that.
good.
There's beautiful, beautiful lines on it.
Oh, they are. And the number of comments you get on it, Vince, is, as you would know with yours, that
Well,
Yeah.
I think
young kids do this when as they walk across it.
signal
pedestrian
red
crossing.
for a 107 is just
It's a classic
it
colour,
is, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at that 3.8. Pete.
Okay, I'll open it
Thank
up.
you.
Vince.